a game to not watch at the end of last season, but certainly wanted to jump on the optimism bandwagon, at least here in 2007. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz alongside NFL.com's Pat Kirwan with you, breaking down every single NFL game every single week. It's Detroit and Oakland. And Pat, let's start with the team that had the worst record. You got the two worst records. Let's start with the worst one. And you've got a quarterback situation in Oakland, which the number one overall pick is not even in the discussion because as of Thursday morning, still not signed, that being Jamarcus Russell. All reports say that Josh McCown will be the starting quarterback. Is he the right choice over Dante Culpepper?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Oakland this summer. Got a chance to spend time alone with Al Davis. Obviously, with Lane Kiffin, Lane and I spent an evening talking about the team. Yes, Josh McCown is the right guy at this time. Why? Because they're trying to solve their offensive line problems. This is a team that gave up 72 sacks. One of the things they're going to do a lot of early this season is run the bootleg. Get outside, away from the pocket. They've moved Robert Gallery into guard, so they move people around in there. They'll be better for the run. But to help that offensive line until they square up the pass protections, Josh McCown's the right guy to get outside. A little later in the season, I think Dante Culpepper might be the guy that's going to be the quarterback under center.
And on the outside, you've got Ronald Curry and Jerry Porter trying to catch those balls from whoever the quarterback is. As for the defense, you said the Raiders gave up 72 sacks, but the Lions' defense was not very good. The average fan probably cannot name one starter in this Lions secondary. Kenoy Kennedy would be the one guy that maybe you could name. Where do they start in this game?
You know, when I was in Detroit, I looked at this team, and I did not like the defensive line. I looked at, the big guy in the middle is Sean Rogers. He wasn't practicing at the time. He didn't look like he was in very good shape. He won't be able to play the whole time. Sean Cody becomes very important in their three-man rotation. I did not like their pass rushes. I think they will struggle to get after the quarterback. And it's really hard to analyze their secondary. They got a young kid from Boise State, a rookie, Alexander, who's going to start at safety. The problem is they were going up against their own offense every day, and that offense made the defense look even worse than they probably are.
We've talked about that so far in the offseason. Calvin Johnson, Roy Williams, you can throw the ball. You said that John Kitna said he could throw the ball 5 yards out of bounds, and they'll still go out there and catch it. Are they going to go against this Oakland defense, which was fantastic last year, despite the 2-14 record? Are they going to be able to put up some numbers here?
You know, people said that the Raider offense, which was ranked very high, the numbers were skewed because their offense was so bad, nobody would go in and play the Raiders and do anything. They basically wait for the Raiders to lose the game. I didn't buy that. After I got done watching the camp, here's what they've got. Warren Sapp is a brand new player. He's 282 pounds. He's back at his college weight. He led the NFL last year in sacks for defensive tackles. He'll have another great year. Derek Burgess has 27 sacks in the last 2 years. They can apply pressure. They can match up in the secondary. They can play coverage. They have a good defense. They'll struggle with this crowd because Detroit's it's almost limitless what they can do with the passing game, but I think they'll have enough firepower.
So you like Oakland then to win this ball game?
I like Oakland to win this football game, and I think that it's going to be close. I think there'll be a lot of scoring going on, but I do think, in just spending time with both teams, that the Raiders are thirsty to win. They're so frustrated by their past. You're going to see a great effort from them against the Lions.
You have to be thirsty to win when you're 15-49 since 2003, but at least they're taking on a team that's not much better. The Lions 19-45 since 2003. But by the way, Detroit has never won in Oakland. They're trying to change that Sunday, kicking it off at 4:15 Eastern. And for more on this game or any other in Week 1, keep it right here at CBSSports.com. For NFL.com's Pat Kirwan, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care.